Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very interesting video how to make a tree rose like this. It's a very big tree. This is my 5 years old tree rose. It's actually a miniature variety grafted. No, I have a tea budding on the rootstock, and this is a big tree now. Is always having hundreds of flowers. Always means there is no seasonal flower, and this variety is disease resistant. It's a miniature variety actually. It's never grow in this big size. I actually got this one a dying plant from a garden store. It only took a little bit portion of that dying plant. It's in between the internodes. I took only one bud to make this unique rose tree. It's very simple. Anyone can make. Just watch the entire video. You can easily make a tree rose like this. To make a tree rose like this, you first of all need a rootstock, which is not available to purchase. Only the way you get it is suckers coming from the roses which you're buying from the garden stores. So I usually go the garden stores. You see any plants, any varieties coming, a different sucker coming under the budding area. I buy that plant to make tree rose. That's the only way you can do it. Suckers is coming under anywhere from that plant. It can be from the root even. You can see from this picture. Those are the wild varieties of the what do we call? It's a rootstock. We call it is a rootstock. So rootstocks are wild varieties. So those are there are different varieties available. They grow very fast, and it grow vigorously. So most of them are disease resistant. It's because it's a wild variety. So gardeners are pulling these kind of suckers coming underneath budding area. So you can see the difference from the leaf and the nature of the plant and the thorns. Everything is different from that whatever the rose is there. So you can see from this picture, you can see it's easily identify the leaves are small. Sometimes it's very different shape. Sometimes it depends upon the rootstock variety. Those are anyway coming underneath the budding area. You can see there's a bump that's the growing from the bud, the previous bud, and that's the only way you can find rootstock to create a rose tree like this. So some of the rootstock even giving flowers once in an year or from some seasonal kind of thing, but they grow very fast, and it grows spread everywhere. I have a rootstock, but I don't use that because most of the branches dying easily, and it is not consistent to keep a long lasting tree rose like this. I'll show you the picture of that variety also. So that's on my garden for a while, and it's giving a lot of blooms in the springtime. And since it's springtime, I'll show you that blooms also. That's a pink variety. Let me show you that video. It's behind this tree. Let me go over there, and I'll show you that tree also. It's a big one. So let me see, where is that? So this is the flowers. So it has only like a 2 week or 3 weeks life. It never bloom back again until next year, but it gives a lot of flowers. Lot of flowers means a lot of flowers. For making a tree rose, First of all, you need to collect some samples, which variety you wanted to do. Mostly, I suggest you to do any disease-resistant variety like this. Most of the tea rose varieties, all those need pampering. You need fertilizer, pesticide like this. This is a little far away. I found this on another property. You can easily find the suckers coming from under the bud. Is a different kind of leaf. It's very healthy. It's growing very fast. I have a very tiny miniature variety of rose. That's a red color, you can see from that video. So in that video, it was not very close up kind of video. So I'm making another video to demonstrate to understand easily. So this is actually we are taking a bud from a stump, which variety you are choosing. So this is in between the internodes. Internodes is see that I'm peeling that, including the xylem, like the wood. So rose, actually we are using tea budding method. Tea budding is you cut in the top around and not around, the halfway around, and you peel that, peel like this. So in that V-shape area, we are placing our the desired budding. See, you can take from the leaf axillary bud or dormant, whatever it is. You take a bud in between in the internodes. So node should be in the middle. That's going to be easy. So don't worry about the part of the leaf there. It will go away once it is once the plastic is open. So we're going to use any kind of plastic or budding tapes to cover it for 2 weeks. Sometimes it's 1 week also is good. So how we placing is you always check the node that mark is going to be down. Otherwise, sometimes it works, but most of the times it fails to grow. So you can see in this video, the nodes are down and bud is in the top. So just place it. Some of the stump, this is actually a demonstration purpose. This is not the one I'm doing now. Some of the time when you place that bud inside the stump, the skins may be not like clear like this. It can be broken from either side. So don't worry about that. It heal itself within 1 week or 2 week. Within that time it heals. Like most of the time it break like from the side. See, don't worry about that. It's okay. So once you place, you always use to cover that with the plastic, budding tape or anything that can protect the moisture inside and protect the water coming from outside. So why we are using the peeling method, including the xylem, the wood, because once you peel, you can see the bud inside staying along with the stick inside. You can see from the center that bump thing is the bud which you need to grow new growth, but it stays there if you peel. So I can show you in a little bit closer with another one. So most of the time, many kind of buddings, many other plants, if you do the budding, so you peel the skin, and the cambium, the bud which we need to grow a new growth, will come along with the skin. In this case, you can see a small green dot inside there. It's broken from the wood and came along with the skin. That's what we need to grow a new growth, like a new branch. This is what we need. But most of the case, if you peel the skin, I'll show you another one. So most of the case, what is happening actually, so the cambium bud is staying there, and the skin is the only one peeling out. See, you can see that bump is still there in the stick. In the stump it is staying. That means if the budding is success even, it never grow a new growth, a new branch from the new budding. So that it's easy to make sure our budding is success, you just peel the new budding along with this. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do it in the field. So I show you that stump which I'm supposed to do on a new tree rows. So this is the one. This is little thinner stump, so that it's not easy to peel. And what you usually do to peel easily the skin, so before doing the budding, 15 days before, you add some urea as a fertilizer in that plant. It's easy to peel, and the budding success rate will be very good. So mostly the roses budding is easy, and it's success always, mostly 99%. So always use some plastic kind of wrap, very gentle tight. So I'm doing 3 different budding in the same stump. I'm using the same variety only, because in case of failure, so you get some of the other one. This is actually after 2 weeks. The budding area is healed. See, both side is skin is healed, and I'm going to open this too, and I will let this budding for another 2 weeks before cutting. I keep it open and to heal completely, and it is tolerant to sun. Sometimes some case the budding new budding area is going to die. So in that case, if you cut now, your plant won't be able to do tolerate any other further budding. So that I'm not cutting the top to grow the new budding. Until you cut from the top, the new budding never going to grow. So let me show you. So this is actually little bit later. It's a close-up picture. You can see it growing and it's healing from both sides. And this is the second one, no, third one. So from that third one, the top one, I cut that area. So within few days you get a sprout from there, and this is after 3 weeks or 1 month in between that time. So it grow very fast. So by that time you need to give more support to the budding area with the budding plastic or any kind of stretchable plastic to support that budding, because once it is grow, it gives more, it achieve more weight, and it easy to break that area, budding area. So that we need a support. See, this is after actually almost 2 months. So you need a support like this. So after 2 months, it is how many flowers you see that? It's less than 2 months only. So you get a nice the beginning of a tree rose. So by next year is going to be a big tree rose. So hope you enjoy this video, and please subscribe if you are not a subscriber. So thank you for watching this video, and please comment and like and share this video, and see you soon with a very interesting another video. Thank you so much.